tech news. It's the story of us and our eventual replacement by sentient vacuums.
This sucks!
They deserve it, huh? They work hard. Microsoft was found guilty in 2001 for artificially boosting Internet Explorer using its monopoly power, but now, 20 years later, the company is trying the same thing with Edge. The latest build of Windows 11 breaks the functionality of a widely used tool called Edge Deflector, used to mitigate Microsoft's annoying practice of making every web link in a built-in Windows feature open in Edge, even if your default browser is set to something else. Thankfully, developer Robert Mayle has created a new tool called MS Edge Redirect that works around Microsoft's workaround that broke the first workaround.
Countermeasures.
So users can stay one step ahead of Microsoft's desperate attempts to please use Edge. We even made it Chrome. It's just Chrome now, just use it, please. I guess they're not worried about antitrust because that lawsuit was about Internet Explorer. This is Edge. It's completely non-overlapping.
Stop edging us.
I'm getting edged. Gamers were excited yesterday when Rockstar launched the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition, only to have their excitement turn to horror as the PC version suffered from graphical glitches, major issues with the Rockstar Launcher app, and annoying online check-in requirements that made the game unplayable when the servers went offline.
That's video games, baby!
These are from like the PS1? Gotta check in. We gotta know how are you doing? Do you like the game? Rockstar has now pulled the game from sale on PC until they can fix the multiple problems, although the trilogy is still available on consoles. Apparently, Rockstar has a history of screwing up the launch of remastered versions of its games, so you'd think they'd take the time to iron things out for this one. But maybe the launch itself is the same kind of tongue-in-cheek commentary on how much game launches suck sometimes. Be very on brand. No, I punched a sex worker in-game to make a statement. You don't get it.
And didn't pick up her cash.
So, points? And following intense community backlash, Discord CEO Jason Citron, sounds delicious,
Lemony.
has done the old walk back after indicating his company was getting on board the NFT train. Oh no. It all started earlier this week when Citron replied to a tweet from a crypto investor with an image of a Discord build featuring integration with a couple crypto wallet apps. Then, the Discord community exploded, threatening to cancel Nitro subscriptions to avoid encouraging pyramid schemes that destroy the environment. Do they mean Ponzi schemes?
That's different, actually.
You gotta get your schemes right.
That's a different scheme.
I know. Check out Investopedia. A couple days later, Citron tweeted that his original image showed an internal concept that Discord has no plans to ship, and for now, they're focused on protecting users from spam, scams, and fraud. The Holy Trinity. Evil. So Discord users don't have to worry. I mean, if Discord does ship an NFT version, you can just right-click it. That takes away its power, from what I hear. Now it's time for Riley number 2. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Made In professional quality cookware and kitchenware. Look, maybe you've been burned by your past cooking attempts, literally. Supposed to grab the handle, not the... But Made In wants everyone to be able to make restaurant quality food at home, so they source the finest materials and partner with renowned experts to make premium kitchen tools available directly to you without the markup. Their cookware distributes heat evenly and can easily go from the stovetop to the oven. Plus, they've got 40,000 5-star reviews and offer a lifetime guarantee. So go to madeincookware.com/techlinked or click the link in the description for 15% off your first order. Chef. I know you can do it. Billions of years ago, Quick Bits emerged from the primordial soup. Speaking of superfluous pixels, Google accidentally pushed a nearly 2 gigabyte update to Pixel phones running Android 12 this week that was completely unnecessary because the update was the Android 12 build they were already running. Hold on to your Ryzens CPUs because a new cryptocurrency called Raptoreum can be mined most effectively on CPUs with large L3 caches like AMD's Ryzen, Threadripper, and EPYC processors. As if there weren't enough things keeping tech products out of consumers' hands, now we may be looking at a new wave of scalpers targeting Team Red.
Because you just told me to go and buy it.
Oh no!
You're part of the problem.
Whoopsies. Ooh. Apparently mining difficulty for the coin is going up with earnings going down, so hopefully these raptors get thrown off the scent soon, or
Clever girl.
No! Microsoft has added some nice quality of life updates to the Xbox PC app, which now supports custom install locations for games, faster downloads, Those are the special ones. And support for game mods just like Steam. Unfortunately, the whole app only opens as a tab in Microsoft Edge, so there's still some work to do.
Stop edging us.
And the world's first iPhone with a USB-C port has been sold on eBay for $86,000 US. The device is a custom modded iPhone 10 built by robotics engineering student Ken Pilonal, who warned potential buyers that they shouldn't try to use the phone as an actual phone because doing basically anything with it might break it.
This phone has one life to live. Once it's dead, it's dead.
And it's worth $86,000. I think that's worth a middle-class salary. Phone that doesn't work. Continuing this video is not worth it though, so come back on Monday for more tech news delivered either by me or a sentient vacuum. We're working on getting them in. The shipment is...
This sucks.